feel the pressure. I snatched that thing out of there. It was going to hit me right in the head.
KB2 UKA.
It looks like it messed you up. Go put some peroxide on that thing, man.
I already did the peroxide, and I used that green, what is it? Green alcohol, I believe. I think there's a name for it, but it was green. I put that on there, too.
Boy, is that baby going to be black and blue tomorrow.
And hello, Doug.
Good evening, Dwayne, Dom, Bill, and Jeff. That might be the best I've ever heard you.
If you want to sound like that.
Wait, what'd you say, Dom?
I said if he wants to sound like that.
Let's hear it, Jeff. I got the live stream going.
All right. Hello, Doug. KB3WBX. There you go, Doug.
Oh, it's crisp and clean and marvelous.
That's what she said.
She said extra crisp.
Well, that's what I was shooting for. So hopefully it's everything that it sounds like over the air.
All right. So what's in the chain? What are you using in the wing?
Okay, hold on 1 minute.
KF4OUH.
Hey, what's going on, Brian?
I'll take pictures, Doug.
Evening, Brian.
Hey, I don't know if you've ever tried it, but when I'm shooting a string over the tree, I use, of course I start out with fishing line, but I know what you're talking about, gets caught up in pine trees and stuff real easy. But I use, to pull my heavy rope up, after I do my initial line, I use the pull string that electricians use for pulling wire through conduit. It's in a 5-gallon bucket, and about 1.5 miles worth of really slick, flat nylon string. That might, super light, you might be able to pull that through the trees. That's what I use to pull up my heavy stuff.
I like that. That's an idea.
It's super light and it's slick. It's nylon, and you just, once you pull it over the tree, then you cut it and hook your rope to it, and then use that to pull your rope up. It'll pull a couple 100 pounds.
Right. What's going on, Doug?
I'm just looking at what Jeff sent to me. Nothing. Just been crazy week. Weekend was busy too. I'm going to work tomorrow and Tuesday. Kids are off all week. And then I'm going to be home Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I'll give myself a little break. I might do an antenna on Wednesday or Thursday, weather permitting.
Are you a Canadian now?
Bro, what the heck? You thought I was Canadian? I live 8 miles from him.
Hey, Doug, somebody told me they're blood related. Is that true?
That what, the Italians and the Canadians?
Well, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm part.
Well, there's a lot. I think there's a lot of Italians that live in Canada. Actually, they like going from one socialist country to another. But yeah, he thought I was from Canada. I guess my heavy New York accent, I must have picked up on it pretty quick.
You're losing your New York accent. That's what it must be.
Hey, Aboot.
Hey, what's the matter for you? You talking to me? I know you ain't talking to me.
All right, Jeff, you there?
Yes, I'm here, Doug.
All right, you ready? Let's talk.
Okay. First of all, I need to talk, and I just need help with my routing to get it to come out through Audio drivers, because right now I'm running in the back of the radio, Doug.
Okay, we can figure that out, no problem. So you have a beautiful mixer. You want to utilize what it can do. So you see how your reverb's on your mic channel? I also don't know where your DEQ is. I'm not sure what screen I'm looking at here. I think is the DEQ also on that channel?
Yes.
Okay. So what I would recommend, and we're not going to do this now, you put the reverb. Hold on, let me open my software up. Connect. Okay. You put the reverb on a bus channel. So this way, you have the reverb set all the way up, fully wet, and then you adjust the level of how much of that fully wet plating you want to add into your main mix. And that's called side chaining. And then you can EQ that bus channel, and you could cut out all the low end so the reverb doesn't attach to the low end. It only attaches to the upper mids and the highs. So that's number one. You want to move your reverb to a bus channel. Just YouTube, how to use bus channels, Behringer Wing, and there'll be a video on that. Number two, you want to put the DEQ on your main output so that you're using the multi-band compressor on everything else that's being blended into the main output. So I would recommend that. Don't have the DEQ or the reverb in your mic channel. What you can do to your mic channel is it goes noise gate, EQ, compressor, FX1. For FX1, all you want there is the pulsar, which is the Pultec EQ. That's what I would recommend putting there. And you have right now your upper registry is perfect. I think it needs a little bit more low foundation, and the pulsar, the Pultec, will give you that with the low boost. It'll add. You need just a tiny bit more, and I think you'll get it from that. Let me drop that for a second, and then I got to look at my software, and I'll tell you how to do the routing.
Okay, well, I mean, you can call me on the phone if you wanted to, but I can give you that little bit of low. I mean, because I got my cut a little high, and I could add it in real easy there for now.
Yeah, but there's something magical so the Pultec EQ, if you were to buy one, an original Pultec EQ, they are $15,000 to $20,000, brand new. And the reason they're that much is for the low-end sonic harmonic enhancement that it gives to vocals. So when these plugins, whether it's on the Wing, whether it's in the Apollo interface, whether it's in the Behringer XR18, they pretty much work just like the $15,000 analog piece. So what you're able to do with them, you're able to boost the low end and attenuate the low end at the same level, which causes this big bottom effect.
Right. Now I'm just using the compressor like you used. I run that down to like 40 and added a little more lift with a little more compression to get the bottom where I wanted it now.
Yes, but you want to put that on your main output. So I'm looking right now. You need to assign USB 1.2 to auxiliary 1 and 2. So you need to assign USB 1 and 2 to auxiliary 1 and 2. Are you getting your receive through the Wing right now?
No, but I've already got the 1 and 2 picked out and stereo together. I just need to send them to where you told me to.
Yeah, send them to auxiliary 1, and then that'll be your receive. And then let me see how I have my main routed. Hold on. Main. How the hell do I have this routed? God, I don't even know. Mix 4, vocal out, OBS. Okay. Routing. I don't even know what the hell I did here, Jeff. You got to have your main also to USB 1.2. Let me see. Let me lock this so that I don't change it. Main left and main right. And then, I think that might have auto-assigned to 1 and 2.
Because you know that you went post or pre on that, Doug.
On the effects, I'm pre.
You know, I watched that video where he said he assigned 1 and 2. You know, the young kid that went over the whole video. And I did all that. Right now I have mine going out the main left, which I made, I think it was number 4 would be my out in the back. That's the way I have it running now.
Hey, Jeff, remember I asked you this morning if you were going through the bus, and you said you were going through the main.
So I like having the output of your vocal come out the main, but the receive, I assigned USB 1, 2 to auxiliary 1. And then what I do is I solo that aux channel. So I'm not hearing my voice in my headset. I'm only hearing the receive. And then I made my monitor speakers, I made them come out of mix 1. And then I assigned mix 1 to whatever outputs on the back of the wing that I wanted to assign. And then I have OBS. I have my mic going out mix 4 for OBS. So you just keep watching videos on the routing. So I got to be honest with you. I'm looking at this right now. I don't know how I routed main to the USB 1, 2. It might default to that because, hold on, main input. I don't know. I know it's working. It's friggin' working. So I must have done something right.
Right. That's the way I felt with mine coming out the back of the radio. Out the back.
You just need, and I'm telling, you should put that DEQ on your main output. And you know you can also EQ the main output as well. Am I doing that? I don't know if I'm not doing any EQ there. But if like Art came in right now and said, hey, I think you need to add a little bit at 800, I would add it to the main output at this point because I'm all EQ'd out on my mic channel. You have all this saved, so you don't have to worry about messing this up. Tomorrow, I would set up CM ASIO again, and I would play around until you're getting your voice into the transmit on Thetis with CM ASIO. And I think that's all you got to do.
Right. I got one question too, Doug. When you go into CM ASIO, well, I don't guess. You don't have to pick nothing. Okay, never mind. I tried to go in VAC1 and I couldn't get that. It did pick up the driver for CM ASIO is CM ASIO X Air Wing. Is that what yours is?
No, I don't think so. It shouldn't say X Air. Wing-USB ASIO driver. That's the name of the ASIO driver. Wing-USB ASIO driver.
Yep. That's what mine is too. Okay, I gotta. I'll be right back. Give me just 2 minutes.
All right, cool. KB2 UKA.
Good evening,
Yep. W4 Dion.
KF4 OUH.
NW3 DEP.
K1 WII.
And I think I heard Isaac in there. Good evening.
No, Don.
Oh, that's Don. What's up, Don?
Not a whole lot. Just enjoying the conversations.
Oh, yeah. If it's not audio, it's something else.
Yeah, I was listening a lot on the drones the last couple nights, and that puts me back. I used to fly remote control airplanes, and I used to fly in the stun air shows, and Never had a drone. Oh, I had a cheap one. I wouldn't call it anything, but it sounds interesting, but they're expensive.
The prices have come down pretty much there, Don.
Well, Dom, with my eyesight, I quit flying because of my eyesight. Matter of fact, I can't even fly real planes anymore. But my eyesight's not great.
All right, guys.
Okay, I'm back. KB3 WBX.
Dom, how's this thing sounding tonight?
Pretty good. It may be a little hot, but I don't know. The band is playing a little differently. I think it's more long than it's short. But it just sounded a little rough around the edges. I'll let one of these other guys comment. They're hearing you out at 4K. I'm not at 4K.
I might have had the mic gain on the Focusrite too, huh?
Oh, I got you. How are you guys hearing? Bill, how are you hearing him? Bill? Wayne? Where'd everybody go?
I don't know.
I'll be right back. I'm on the phone. KB3 WBX.
All right.
I'm only running 100 watts, so they might not be hearing me at all.
Oh, that should hear you. I need 20 over here.
I'm worried about that Neptune amplifier. I ordered it, and I haven't heard anything back from the company. I hope the place is still standing that makes it.
Did you get it from the same place Art got it?
If you got it from 60 dBm in Ukraine, then yeah, I guess.
Oh, I don't know where it comes from. But if it's coming from Ukraine, you're probably going to have to wait about a week before you see shipping.
I hope I see something. It's been 4 days, 3 days. They're, 6-7 hours different than us? So it's been about 3 or 4 days, and it's still showing processing.
All right, I'm back. KB2 UKA.
And they don't respond to any correspondence.
Good evening, sir.
I thought I heard you.
I was just in there in my bed, and your YouTube channel came up, so I had to come and say good evening, nigga.
What's up, Isaac? Sounding marvelous. Hey, Brian, I hear you. I know you're only running 100 watts. I saw on QRZ today a very rare Tokyo high-power amplifier. I forgot the model number. The guy, I think, wants $600 for it. It's a 100-watt amplifier with like a 5 to 10-watt input. Go check out. Let me see if I can find it.
He's already ordered that Neptune.
Yeah, but maybe he could get his money back. This thing looks sick.
Who was the other station you said hello to? Because I could barely hear him.
That's Isaac up in Massachusetts, KB1BEM. Isaac, do you hear Dominic?
Oh, yeah. Good evening there, Dominic. This is Kevin 1BM. How are you doing?
All right, yeah, very good. I hear you. I just got some QRM from 95 that makes it a little rough. You're about an S8 here in South Carolina, Roger?
Okay, very fine. Okay. I'll look up on the Flexi and see how much is on your next go-around. All right, back to you real quick from Kevin 1BM.
All right, W4D. Yeah, I'm in South Carolina. All right, I'll stand by. Go ahead, guys.
Well, I'm looking for this damn thing, and now I'm not going to be able to find it. It was under the hot listings. Where the hell is it? And maybe it's sold. There's an Anon 100 on there, and it was right around here. Where the hell did it go? Oh man, I hate that. I hate when I see. Let me see if I could search for it.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna have to wait for the Neptune anyways.
All right, Roger. This thing looks so cool. I almost picked it up. I've never seen it. Looks like a VHF amp.
Yeah, I like the looks of the Tokyo high power stuff. It's too bad they went out of business. They had some really nice looking stuff.
It really is too bad. I always wanted one of them. Now I'd be worried to buy it because I don't think you can get them fixed.
All right, I made it back. I slipped away real quick.
Welcome back. I found it. Just look this up, Ryan. It's a Tokyo high power Hotel Lima 100 Bravo Delta X-ray. Frequency 3.5 to 50 megahertz. Single sideband CW FM AM, including WARC bands. Typical RF drive. Full output 5 to 10 watts selectable. So you can get full output with 5 watts if you want. And it's 100 watt. 13.8 volt DC, 15 amp max. Band switching, transmit sensing. Class AB push-pull circuit.
What's the model number?
Hotel Lima 100 Bravo Delta X-ray.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, he's not on Rumble.
Oh, that's right. Okay. But look at that thing, Dom. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's neat looking.
I just got to be patient and see what happens with this Ukrainian thing. Hopefully the city is still standing and the guy that makes it is still making it.
I think I don't want to tell you this, but I think there was major bombings there over the weekend.
Yeah, I heard.
KC4, how many?
People dead or something in one town.
We got another guy checking in. W40 at 40. Good evening, was KC4 and Manny.
It's Manny.
Right. Good evening, guys. How are you guys doing today?
Good, Manny. Sounding good into Long Island, 10 over. Nice audio.
Pretty good. Not complaining. So what version of the wing are you using, Doug?
The rack. Excuse me, the rack mount. So I'm still going into 2 pieces of analog gear before it though. I'm going into a Bellari preamp with RCA tubes. And then from the preamp, I go into the Bellari RP533, where I just give it a kiss of compression, about 2 dB, before I do any EQing or anything. And there's a big bottom and an exciter on the 533. And then from there, I go right into the wing. And that's where I noise gate, EQ, compress, Pultec EQ. I have reverb sidechained. And I have a dynamic EQ on the master output.
So does that thing allow you to run VST plugins inside of it, or just the stuff that it brings with it?
Yeah, negative. It comes with about 80 plugins right now, which are very, very overwhelming. There's more than enough. And there's room for more, so I would expect, 6 months to a year, we're going to get a firmware update with more plugins. But you could, if you really wanted to use whatever the hell you want, you could pair it up with a DAW, but I think that defeats the purpose.
Yeah, that defeats the purpose, in my opinion, as well. If you're going to run something like that, the idea is that you're running everything inboard and you're not running any plugins on a computer.
Exactly. I think the biggest benefit, the preamp is extremely quiet. It's a very quiet preamp, very clean. You can hear it.
Very interesting. Plus, it's your audio interface as well. So from there, you're going straight. I would learn from there, you go straight into the CM Audio, right?
Yep, straight into CM Audio. I'm using it as like the audio hub for the shack. I've got my TV connected to it. That comes out the monitor speakers. Obviously, all the computer sounds. All my OBS stuff for streaming. So it's I might only have. I've got one input channel analog, which is the preamp and the multiprocessor, basically the mic going in. Then I've got the studio monitors coming out, so I've got two outputs, and then all the rest is virtual inputs and outputs.
Very neat, and of course, a lot of bang for the buck because Behringer's killing it with all that new gear.
Oh, they are. They really are. And that's why they dropped the price of all their other stuff. They were leading up to this. So I got it now. Jeff on Frequency's running one. Bill's got one. It's just not in line yet. I know a couple other people picking them up.
Very neat. Another toy to play with.
Another toy to play with. What'd you say, Don?
So I'll be right back. I'm on the phone and I can't wait.
All right, come on back.
All right, Doug. Good night. I'm gonna leave, right? But what number you think I should listen to this? I want to hear it sound when I listen on my headphones from my computer. There you go.
What number volume?
No, if I'm gonna listen back to myself when I finish here. What, you remember how you tell me how to find it, Digger?
Right now we are 27 minutes, 30 seconds. So just come back to that time.
All right. Everybody sounds good. And there's too much information. There's too much information you're sharing. And it's blowing my mind over here with all that things going on. Everything sounds so sweet there. 73 is everybody from KB1B.
Remember, I've been real busy. I haven't had any time to mess up my audio lately. I got to mess it up a little bit. I got to build some more profiles with this thing.
Please don't mess it up, okay?
Well, I got it all saved. But I do have a couple of dials on the Bellari stuff, so I can't mess with that.
Yeah, cue yourself. All right, good night, everybody. This is KB1B. 73.
All right, 7-3, Isaac.
I'm back. KB3, WBX. Hey, Doug. When you say that, does that save the routing? If I switch to another profile and mess with that routing, and I go back to my original, will it be the same, or is the routing different?
It saves the routing. So if you make a change, you want to save it. And if you want to go back, you just go back to the old file.
Nice. That is so nice. Now, I'll just duplicate the one I like, or not duplicate, but just save the one I got here, and then go work off of the next one. And if I can't get it to go out and, digitally, then I'll just go back to this one, and if I want to talk.
Correct. Because, for example, I messed with the routing the other day to get it to route over to OBS, and then I saved it, and I went back to the old file, and it wasn't routing to OBS anymore. So it does save the routing.
Man, that is so nice. I was worried about messing with it, and then, messing it up all up and have to start over.
No, it's pretty intuitive that way. And Manny, yeah, Jeff's on one too. He just got it.
I'm back. NHTYX.
Hey, Dwayne, you better take that drone and lock it in a case somewhere. It's not all tacky at night.
Yeah, that was crazy, Bill. If you would have seen that take place, you know what? If I didn't grab it, it was going to hit my garage, so I grabbed it. but then that thing sped up to high power, and it twisted in my hand because they got them little rails, so it's easy to twist, and that's how it come down and hit my arm. But I didn't let go of it. I turned it upside down on the ground like I was fighting that thing.
Yeah, but boy, them blades, you got to be careful. They are sharp and they're spinning fast.
Yeah, and what was weird about it all, Bill, I could not shut it down.
Fighting a drone.
Yeah, that's crazy, Dwayne. Yeah, they get up to them RPMs and you can't shut it down. That's like stomping a vehicle, the motor to the floor and it sticks or something.
I don't know why there's not a kill switch, even on mine.
What it was, it must have thought it was trying to land, Dwayne, or something. But anyway, hey, I'll bring mine up. I'll help you out if you don't get yours straightened out. No big deal.
Well, if it's trying to land, Jeff, it sure wouldn't be when you have it hovering 5 feet above you. It sure wouldn't rev up the motor for no reason.
I had mine in the house, and I hit the land button, and the land button. And if it don't see ground, the blade stays strong. If you take it and block that sensor real quick, I did that in the house when I was playing with it. It shut mine right off.
Oh, when you grabbed it, Dwayne, you might have blocked the sensor.
Well, the sensor has a lot of room between my fist and that. But when I turned it upside down and I held the lock button, if you hold the lock button for 3 seconds, it's in the manual, it will shut the motors off. The motors would not shut off, so I went to the drone and I pushed the battery. If you hold in the battery, there's a button on the back. For so many seconds, it will shut down, would not shut down.
Yep, mine works the same way. And when mine lands, when you land it, you're supposed to take the 2 joysticks and turn them down and in. And that's what's supposed to shut the motor off. And there are times that it's on the ground spinning, and I got to do it over and over again till it realizes I'm trying to kill the motor.
Well, mine, just the left where you take off, you hold it down and keep holding it down, and it will shut the motor off, but it would not shut off. Trust me. I was holding that thing in, and it would not shut off. That I just don't understand that, but it is what it is.
I wonder if there's a warranty on it. Not for crashing it, but for malfunctions.
I guarantee you there's got to be something wrong inside there. I just can't see not being nothing wrong with it.
Right. That's what I was wondering. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're going to play with this to try to see if there's anything else wrong with it, you better be in a wide open field and let it do what it wants to do.
I'll come up there, and I'll bring my shotgun. If it goes nuts, we'll put it out of its misery.
That's one way to do it. KB2 UKA.
KB3 WBX, you're killing me.
W3 DEP.
W4 WIL.
KF4 OU8.
Dwayne says, bring me buckshot. I'm taking this bad mother down.
Well, buckshot, you just got to be in the vicinity of it.
Right. It could be going pretty fast, though, Doug. It could be trying to get away.
Yeah, you got to shoot ahead of it.
Tell you that thing coming right at you.
Oh, boy, when it did, Bill, I ducked my head to the right, and I took my left arm, I grabbed the landing gear, and when I grabbed it, it revs up higher, and then when it revved up higher, it twisted in my hand, and that's how the blade just caught my arm.
You were like a professional boxer. You was ducking and weaving.
Well, I used to box years ago. I boxed oranges in Florida.
I used to at a local gym.
That's pretty good, Dwayne. That's pretty good.
No, I did spar a little bit in my time, but that's not helping me with this string, with this drone, how it's going crazy like it is.
Dude, I even spoke highly. I said, man, I hope Dwayne's drone acts right. And he comes back in and says, man, it's acting right. Man.
No, you couldn't fly the thing anywhere. You'd be all over the place. There's got to be something wrong with electronics inside. That's how I take it.
Right. Yeah, something has to be bad or something.
What's weird is my first flight, which I filmed, I took it up high, I flew it way out, stopped, turned it, come on back with no problem. The second flight was a different story.
Hey, Dwayne, remember I said that thing maneuvers nice. I said it's stable and stuff because that first video I seen you do, it was spot on.
I almost feel like someone hacked into it and tried to do something to it.
Oh my, drone hacker.
Yeah,
Bill, I
made
told
it
you
come
to
at
keep
me.
that signal down. That antenna ain't going no higher on that end.
Well, that's okay. No big deal. I can do it the old-fashioned way, the old fishing pole.
Oh, I'll come up and help you. I'll bring mine up there. By the way, if yours is all messed up, I want to buy your battery before anybody else asks.
No, the drone's in perfect shape. I got a lot of good blades. The battery's fine. The drone will fly, but you can't guarantee it's going to fly good. The drone's in excellent shape, but I wouldn't want to sell it to anybody because if that thing acts up, you're either going to lose it or it's going to hurt something.
Well, the first thing we could try, Dwayne, is maybe it's in your controller. Maybe we could try to start it with my controller. And if that don't work, you know what I mean? Maybe then I can just purchase I'll purchase it from you and I won't fly it if that's what you end up doing. I just want the battery and the extra remote.
Well, you can have it because I'm not going to deal with it. You got first dibs on it.
All right. I'm going to bring it down home and shoot the drone with the shotgun so it don't come up at night and get me. And I'm going to take the battery and the extra propellers and put them up.
Take the motors too. Don't get rid of the motors.
Right.
Oh yeah, them motors are very, very strong.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Your arm don't look too well. I don't know what kind of stuff they got in there from China. But you might want to use some alcohol in there.
Oh, believe me, I did. I used the peroxide, then I put that green alcohol in it.
Right, because you never know what kind of oil-based, whatever, I don't know. You know what I mean.
Wow, Dwayne, I just looked at that picture. I didn't know you posted it. That's nasty.
Oh, yeah, it got me good. When I grabbed that thing, it was fine. Then that motor revved up for no reason and turned it sideways in my hand. You know, because them landing gears are real skinny, Bill. You can squeeze real hard, but when that motor revs, it tilted it over.
Oh, I bet. Man, I got flashbacks of me hitting my thumb with that 40-pound dumbbell.
Oh, I remember that. Hey, Dom.
Yeah.
Japan breaks internet speed record by achieving 402 terabits per second with standard fiber.
Wow, that's sick. I don't know if you really need that kind of speed at home, you know what I mean?
Pretty soon it'll be teleporting.
Yeah, that's what it will be. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I got to, unfortunately, I have to go to work tomorrow. My whole house will be sleeping till 9, 10 o'clock. They're all off. So I'll say 73. Jeff, let's catch up tomorrow night, okay? Because I gotta go do dishes. I got to take garbage out. I got to corral my children. But I'll catch up with you tomorrow. This is KB2 UKA QRT.
Good night.
Night, Doug. Yep, and we'll catch up tomorrow. KB3 WBX.
Night,
7-3, Doug.
Hey, Doug, I like your statue. Perfect image of you. You're a little bit taller, though.
Well, I need to try it again with more than one photo because that face looks like a famous actor. I can't think of his name. Oh, the guy in Mad Men. I don't know if you ever watched that show about the advertising.
Oh, yeah. Well, they give you that sturdy chin and everything, that chiseled chin and stuff, so that's why it looks that way. Looks good.
Yeah, I wish I looked like that. All right, 73, guys. KB2 UK clear.
Don Draper, being about town.
That's him, 73. All right, guys.